At the Wave Station, as well as guitars and amps and pedals, we have junk that we bang on that sounds cool. A lot of cool things that can be used for lots of different projects. Been used on experimental projects, alternative projects, kind of hip-hop projects, and want to put a little bang into certain parts that sometimes drum kits don't provide. Let me give you the tour of upstairs. We've got a little loft area. Okay, we have two chairs up here. Nice little relaxation area. As well as plexiglass loft. It's kind of nice to sit and relax and watch your friend or watch a bandmate work on a part while you're just hanging out here taking a break. If you're afraid of heights, it's probably not the place for you, but it's a fun addition to the studio. Very live room. We've tuned it. We've arranged things in the room so that they sound optimal where they're located currently. I'm not really a drummer. I'm a guitar player and bass player, but I like to play the drums, and especially to demonstrate how it sounds in the room. Nice room. It can be live. It can be very dry. You can kind of do it anywhere you like. At the Wave Station, we're running into a Mackie HDR 2496 system, 24 tracks of uncompressed digital audio, and it's similar to Pro Tools in that it has a visual interface. You can go in after the fact and tweak whatever you want. You can bump up your waveforms, you can cut, paste, move choruses around, flip things around backwards, all kinds of neat stuff. So if you're familiar with this kind of recording, it's easy to get the project you want. If you're not familiar with it, it's an amazing way to quickly get really good audio and getting your songs to sound the way you want them to sound. At the Wave Station, we have a good collection of microphones, both vintage and new, about 45 to 50 microphones at any one time, including Neumanns, AKGs, Sennheisers, vintage Shures, a Static, Octava, just a variety of mics used for a great set of projects, and this room records like a dream. Something interesting we have here at the studio. You notice this chimney here that runs all the way from the floor to the ceiling. There's a hole in the top up there. We've got a mic in that top hole, and then on the other side of this vintage K amplifier, we've got another hole. So we've run vocals, we've run guitars into the chimney. It goes down another 10 feet and up another 13 feet. So it's about a 42, 43 foot, very long hallway. And it's a very interesting kind of reverb sound you can get by using this chimney as a kind of an echo chamber. This is our vocal booth. It's a small little intimate space. We usually keep a couple of, like a vintage microphone and then something newer in terms of the dynamic versus a condenser. Nice and dead in here, and we've used a variety of different microphones. You're right next to the board. You can see the engineer right here. It's a very efficient way of using a vocal booth. This is our pedal cabinet. Been collecting pedals for a variety of years, from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Almost the whole Ibanez 9 series, a variety of almost every MXR pedal ever made, which were actually made here in Rochester, and a variety of other different effects that can be used on any project. They all work. We keep them maintained and in working order. So enjoy. The bathroom is a work in progress. It's pretty lo-fi, but it is G-rated, kid-friendly graffiti bathroom. So you can do anything you want, but if it's X-rated, you get edited. We call this the lo-fi room, and basically it's a home for misfit drums. Any piece of junk that still sounds good but doesn't match goes up here, and we've used it on a variety of different kinds of projects, and it's kind of interesting. So check it out. My kids have kind of had some fun setting up pots and pans up here in the lo-fi room. It kind of fits the vibe of the place. But again, junk, but can be used in a musical way, can be used to augment a song or any kind of a project. One of the things that's cool about the studio is we are located right next door to one of Livingston County's premier bed and breakfasts. This is the Oak Valley Inn. It's a 12-room bed and breakfast right next door to the studio. Let's go on in and maybe we can take a look at one of the rooms. This is a typical room at the Oak Valley Inn right next door to the studio. Very, very spacious, nice light, a couple of windows, just very relaxing, very comfortable. A good place to get some rest away from your busy lifestyle.